So you're probably wondering what's going on. So we moved up to my grandpa's garage here. The reason why we moved up here is because it holds heat up here better. So we went ahead and moved up here and we covered up the paint for now, just so it doesn't get any scratches or anything on it. But we moved up here because it holds heat more and we can work more, and yeah. So what we've been doing is making a little checklist of everything we have to do. Sorry for the wait between videos. We said we wanted to get more videos out to you guys, but I came in contact with someone with COVID, so I had to take my time off and not get around with family, so that's the reason why. But I think what we're going to be doing in this video is going ahead and putting the tailgate on. We do have to order new cables for it. We made a list of everything we want to do, and we went ahead and started talking to the guy about getting a motor, so hopefully we get that here in a few. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we went ahead and did that. But yeah, so for now we're not going to be worrying about that. That's the reason why it's starting to slow down, because we need that motor in so we can start doing the interior. And yeah, so right now I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put the tailgate on, just so we got that off our list. But I think with the list it's going to help start getting the stuff moving. And I think what we're going to be doing here soon is putting these corner windows in with our new chrome pieces we got. Alright guys, so as you can see we have our tailgate on now. We tried to take a video of it, but for some reason it cut off. But it's looking really good. It's going to look great with the bumper on here. But yeah. We put the tape down there so we didn't scratch it or anything. But I think now what we're going to do, we have to leave it down for now because we don't have the latches in. Just because we got to get new cables and we still have to paint the latch part. But I think what we're going to do next is go ahead and sweep this out, clean it out, and get it looking good in here. But we did go ahead and grab all our bolts for this. As you can see, we have a whole box. Here's like our vents for the door jams. Unfortunately, we do have one that has a crack in it, but that's just our luck. But this is the good one here. We need to take some thinner and wipe it off. They got some overspray on it before when they painted it, but that's what it would look like. And then we got our side marker lights here. We might go ahead and buy new ones. We're gonna have to for sure buy one new one because the corner of it is cracked, unfortunately. But I think what we might do is we might just buy one used one and then clean this up with some thinner and then go ahead and scuff it and put a coat of clear on it. We might even put a little bit of black in it so we smoke them out a little bit. I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna have to think about it. But for now, I say we go ahead and get all this stuff out of here and start sweeping up. As you can see, it's still kind of dirty. We'll have to blow it out sometime and get all the rest of it. But we put glass cleaner and wiped it down. but it's looking really good compared to that side. That's what it looks like. And this is it now. Nice. Look at that difference right there. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop on the other side and do the same exact thing. We just want to get it a little cleaner before we start doing stuff. I think what we're gonna be doing next is, well, we did order these chrome railing pieces for this. We went ahead and ordered that. We were gonna use the old ones, but they were plated, they weren't chrome. So we decided just to buy new instead of getting them fixed. And then what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna order a new steering column just so that we can go ahead and steer. But for now, I say we go ahead and hop on this side and start cleaning it over here. Alright guys, it's nice and clean now. Still looks a little dirty, but after we blow it out, it'll look all good. What I want to do now is go ahead and go look for some zip ties so we can zip tie this back up, this wire back up where it was before, and get it out of the way so it's not just hanging like that. But it's looking really good in here now, nice and clean. I think what we'll be doing next is zip tying that up, and then we might go ahead and take this out, steering column, or see how difficult it is and maybe take it out. We'll just have to see. But yeah, it's looking really good. As you can see, our paint job is still good and nice. All right guys, so we also have these little caps here, which they go right here, which we'll go ahead and put them on after we get them cleaned up. We go ahead and snap those on. It's just for this wire that goes right through here and goes to here. So we'll go ahead and put those on. All right guys, so we popped them on both sides. Looking nice and good. A little dusty, that's just from my hands. But looking real good. Matches the paint up real good. Barely tell it's even there. But let's go find some zip ties. All right guys, we zip tied it up there. You can see 3 zip ties. And that bolts up to the post right there. So we have to let that hang until we put the interior back in. But I mean, just from that, it's looking so much nicer. I mean, it's still dusty. I mean, we'll just have to go over it again. But I mean, it's a whole lot cleaner. Let's go ahead and start messing with the steering column. All right guys, so we just dropped it here, as you can see. Put that off there. But yeah, it's out. We just need to take some pictures of these wires so we know what is what. And if any of you guys are ever changing these, I really couldn't find any videos on how to, but pretty much you go under the dash here, and there's this plate that's folded up to here, and there's 4 screws, or 4 bolts. They're size 10. You just pull those out, and then the whole thing drops. And then for the front, there was, with this part of it, there was a bolt that was in here. I was holding this in, this shaft. But you just take that bolt out and pull this off, and then yeah. So let me take some pictures of these wires, and then I'm gonna take the whole thing out. And there we go, guys. We got it all the way out. It's looking nice and empty. It's crazy without the steering wheel in there, but it's on to new and better things. We have in mind what we want. We just got to figure out the spline count and all that, and then we're gonna go ahead and order it. But yeah, it's looking good. All right, guys, so now what we're gonna go ahead and do is put this side door hinges on, just to go ahead and put them on. We only have 6 bolts painted, so we can only do one side. So we're gonna go ahead and do this side. So let's start putting these on. Alright guys, so that's going to be a wrap to this video. We're running out of things to do. I mean, we're not running out of things to do, but we're kind of coming to a point where we're just waiting on things, like our motor. Once we get a motor in, we'll be able to do the whole interior, and then we gotta slap everything on. But that's what we're waiting on. Some people said to go ahead and put it all together and then put the motor in, but you know, we don't want to do that just because we don't want to take the chance of getting anything dinged up or scratched. And that's why we're also waiting on the doors, because we don't want to be putting stuff in and out and end up scratching the doors. So that's why we're waiting on that. But we might go ahead, maybe put one side on and just go from the other side. We just don't know yet. But if you're new to the channel, it helps us out if you guys would subscribe and like it, and even share the video to someone that you know that might like the videos. Also, check us out on TikTok. We post there quite regularly compared to what we do on here. But we'll see you guys in the next one, and hopefully we're doing a little bit more next time.